Hi there. Today we are going to learn how to find the domain of a rational function. All right, so the function we're going to look at today is g of x is equal to 4 divided by 2x plus 1. All right, and so just as a quick review, a rational function is a function that is a ratio. So it's one number divided by another. And the variable, the independent variable, so x, is going to be in the denominator. And that's what makes this a rational function. Okay, so how do we go about finding the domain of this function? Well, the important thing to remember with rational functions is that we can't divide by 0. So we can't divide by 0 because then this function will be what's called undefined. But basically, number one rule of rational functions, you can't divide by 0. Okay, so how do we use that to help us solve this problem? Well, we want to find where this denominator would actually equal 0. So let's take the denominator, 2x plus 1, and set it equal to 0. And let's try to find what input x we can use where this statement will be true. So we'll do a little bit of algebra here. So first thing we'll do is we'll subtract 1 on both sides. So we'll get rid of this 1 and we'll get closer to isolating this x. So let's do that. So we'll have 2x equals -1. All right, and our goal here is to isolate this x. So we'll divide by 2 on both sides. And we'll get x equal to -1/2. So what this means is that when x equals -1/2, this will be 0, and the function will be undefined, which we can't have. All right, so in finding the domain of the function, we want to find all of the x's where this is defined and exclude those x's where it's undefined. And we only have one of those. So to write out the actual domain, what we'll do is, so we're writing the domain. For interval notation, we'll say negative infinity, comma, -1/2. All right, and we'll write a U, which means union. And we'll go from -1/2 to infinity. And notice I used parentheses here instead of square brackets. And that means we're not including -1/2 in the domain. If we had used square brackets, we would have been saying that -1/2 is included, but it's not because this is undefined at -1/2. So we are not going to include it and put a parentheses. And that is how you find the domain of a rational function. Thank you and have a great day.